So, as we said, there are two type of setups, I suppose, in golf: short shot and long shot. Okay, for you, a long shot's going to be everything from 75 yards and up. Whether your pitching wedge, sand iron, or gap wedge goes kind of fully, will be your long shot setup. So if you're in a sort of long shot setup, you're in that position. As a swing thought, as we discussed, we want to try to avoid being too leggy too early. Yeah. The feeling was almost no legs at all, which wasn't the case, but that's the thought and the feeling. Okay, so you've got a stable base, you can just turn, and it just gives you more room, because the second your knee goes in here, the hip goes there, the head goes down. Now you've lost all that space in the golf ball. Your arms have to try to get out their own way. Okay? So in terms of the small shots, narrower stance, nearer the ball, down the grip a little bit. I wouldn't go to the metal, okay? Give yourself about an inch or so of grip to hold. If you're down the shaft that far, you're going to be down like this, to be fair, it'd be too tough, okay? And there might be the odd occasion when the ball's below your feet, you might almost go top of the grip. Because if you go on the grip and the ball's below, you're like, Christ, how far can I bend over the golf ball? And that's more of a judgment call you'll get from shot to shot as you're on the golf course, okay? But in terms of the actual swing, that's kind of your swing arc on the way back. You stop it wherever you want to go. So if you want to go fully, now you go to there somewhere. What you'll find with this smaller setup down the grip, a fuller length swing wouldn't go as far as this length setup and that full length grip, because you've got a shorter club and a less powerful position. Okay? If I said throw a ball as far as you can here, big wide stance back here, you'd throw it further if you sort of stood here and did that. Okay, you throw it as far as you could. All right? So the smaller setup will also encourage a smaller backswing. I think we said that was about 30 yards. This was kind of your 40, 50 yards. And from that spot there, we just accelerated through with quite a firm hit there. I mean, there's no sort of hold back there. No. You're not stopping, but the strike was more clean and more crisp and ball up in the air. Because you are swinging that close. If you just watch when you go back to there and just press play, there's quite a good hit of that golf ball. There's no quitting on it at all. But if you go back too far, you've got to quit. Or it just goes too far. And what's the lesser two? Okay, there's water behind the green, I'll quit on it. There's a bunker to go over, I'll just clear everything. Yeah. Then you're missing the target all the time. You're not playing to your target, you're playing to not duff it, or not go long, or not go short, which isn't really the way you want to play golf, okay? So, short shot, long shot, high shot, low shot. Decide what shot you're going to play. We'll hit a couple of shots with a 7-9 now with the same setup and just see the difference. So, on that scale of the club, your 50-yard shot with a wedge to here, because the 7-iron stronger, it's going to be a shorter backswing, yeah? This is a more powerful club than your pitching wedge because you've got less loft. Okay, so same setup. It's going to be just a smaller backswing, but the same kind of acceleration through with a 7-iron will give you around about the 45, 50 yards you had with the pitching wedge. So it comes a lot lower, yeah? It's going to run a lot more. Okay, could have gone a little bit longer. But you get the idea of how you can hit different shots now. So if we look at the trajectories, there's a short shot, just above flag height, where your wedge was up here somewhere. Why might you want to hit a shorter shot? It's generally easier. There could be a tree in the way. It could be windy. Could be down. Loads of reasons why. You decide when you're on the golf course what shot's best suited for the shot you've got in front of you. Is it needed to go high or low? Always play the easiest shot. Okay? Yeah. There's something in the way. You can't play low shot. Okay? If you go over a mound or up above a tree, you need a high shot. But you decide that from shot to shot, situation you're in. Okay, mate?